Hello, friends. It's been a while, but I'm so glad to have you join this moon ritual because it is the very last full moon of 2025. On the one hand, I'm like, hells to the year. And on the other hand, I'm like, did we do everything that we needed? Did we get everything done? So, this full moon in Gemini, let me tell you my notes. As I said, last full moon of the year. That's a great thing. Okay. It's last full moon of the snake year as well. Next year we have a horse year. I'm loving the fact that 2025 is over. How has it been for you? You're alive. We're alive. We made it. Okay. Now, Gemini is an air sign, and that obviously has a lot to do with communication. And what I'll say is that you might be tempted to be texting and chatting and clearing things up with people. And really, the only thing you need to be doing is clearing things up with yourself. You need to check in with yourself. Don't worry about the noise. Don't worry about the people. Don't worry about clearing anything up with anyone. It's not your business. Focus on your business. That's you. Okay. So it's important that you actually sit down and have a real conversation with yourself because it's time to let go of your lies. How have you been lying to yourself? I can think of a number of ways that I have told myself a story that I want to believe because it helps me justify my behavior or my thoughts. You might relate to that. And the only person you need to be communicating with during this full moon and for the rest of the year is yourself. Check in with yourself. What lies have you been telling yourself? What lies are you still clinging to? Gemini is that kind of trickster energy, two-faced. Look at yourself and see how you're being two-faced to yourself. You might be presenting one way to the outer world, but inside you're actually harboring a secret, a lie. It's time to get really authentic with yourself. Why not? It's like December, we're heading into the new year. Look at yourself and your life. And where have you been lying to yourself? Because now is the time to graciously forgive yourself, okay? And let it go. It's like this is the moon. Full moon is always about a let go, letting it all go. This moon is really about letting go this whole year, but also letting go a lifetime's worth of lies, okay? It's really time now to integrate your truth and authenticity into yourself. Embody the person that you've always wanted to be. Now is the time. Let everybody else carry on what they're doing. This is you against you. It always is. So take the time to journal and figure out where it is that you've been lying to yourself. You might see some scary things, and that's okay, but at least you're being honest with yourself now. That's the only way you can change anything, is if you actually get honest about it, take accountability, and make the changes that are required to be the version of yourself that you really want to be. It's also time for you to be your own hype man, hype woman, hype chick, hype bae. Hype bae. I like that. You've got to hype yourself up because no one else is going to come and save you. You might have a couple of little cheerleaders in your world, and that's fantastic. But that really should be the boost to you realizing how amazing, worthy, and valuable you are. Let them validate that for you or reflect it back to you, but don't rely on other people's hype. You got to save you, babe. What else have I have? So as I said, it's the year of the snake. So next year is the year of the horse. Think of snake energy, it's full rebirth, all right? The snake shedding its skin, becoming new and refreshed. That's the opportunity that this full moon offers you. So I really hope you take that. Oh, we're going to definitely take that card. Three of Wands. It's time to look to your future, okay? It's time to look at the options that are available to you now, because if you clear the air with yourself and you let go of all the lies that you've been holding on to or pretending to yourself the kind of person that you are, putting up appearances, maintaining perception, Let go of all that. This is you now looking into the future and being like, okay, let me burn all that shit down. Let me look forward. Let me make plans. That is what this is all about. Let's see what else we have from the tarot. Okay, I'm just going to take from the middle. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so this is like giving Gemini energy. I don't know if it's a Gemini card, but it's giving Gemini energy with that two-facedness. Two of Pentacles is also like weighing things up. So following on from the Three of Wands, you might be in a position to be assessing the direction that you have been going in and looking at it again and thinking, not so sure. Let me see, is that still aligned with who I am? Is that still an authentic embodiment of who I want to be in life? Eight of Cups, walk away, let it burn, okay? Full moon is a great time to do your little ritual. You can actually write down a full list. If you get into a free flow writing mode, write down all of the things that you want to let go of now. Burn it safely, don't start a fire. Burn it in a little bowl and let it be. Know that when you go to sleep tonight, you have released yourself from the burdens that you have kept on yourself. We can sometimes, with these lies that we tell ourselves, we like shackle ourselves into a fake reality that isn't true. So by writing out a list of all the things that you want to let go of and get deep, like really get deep, get truly honest with yourself, because who else is going to do this for you? You're the only one, babe. Okay, let me get one more card here from the tarot. Five of Pentacles. Okay, this card is really about like crying about the things that you've lost. That hits. That hits. You can feel like maybe this year stole from you, no doubt. Okay, but I can guarantee you that this year was all about tests and challenges to forge you into the person that you know you are. You have to strip yourself of everything you're pretending to be so that you can fully embody the person that you are. And if you know me IRL, you'll know that I have been through it. I'm sure you have too. This year has challenged everyone. Let it go. Really cry, release. Take a shower. While you're taking that shower or bath, no, shower's better. Know that the water is like washing away everything that you don't want anymore in your life. Anything that you think anything that you think you are, you are. So be careful about what you think you are. Be careful about what you believe. Believe that you're cleansed of all of the things that have been holding you back. And it is true. And so it is. Okay, let's take some chakra cards and see what they have to say. I'm looking forward to doing our chakra cleansing ritual later on, and I will definitely let you know what comes through in that session. Oof! Isolation. Okay, this is a throat chakra card, and that's like sparking a tear because you might have very much felt isolated this year. Whilst the universe is forging you into the person that you're meant to be, isolation is like a part of that. You have to have everything removed from your life in order to know who you really are, because often we can go through life thinking we are who we are because of everything that's around us. And I can promise you now, that's not who you are. The kernel and core truth of you, the spark of your joy, your soul, that's who you really are. So if you have felt isolated this year, I hear you. And now in terms of your throat chakra, you might also feel like it's something that you should want to share with people, like sharing your sad story or sharing your woes and troubles and concerns, like as if that would give you the fulfillment by having somebody else hear it. And again, that isolation is there to teach you to rely on yourself, rely on the universe, rely on God, rely on your connection to source, because that's really the only truth. Okay, let's get another chakra card. I'm a little bit out of practice, so forgive me, but I'm really glad to be back. Oh, facade. Okay, so this is your solar plexus chakra, and that ties in perfectly. This is like if you think of snake in the worst sort of way, sneaky snake slithering around, telling lies, tripping you up, pretending to be your friend. Isn't there like an origin story, Adam and Eve and the snake? What was that snake up to? Right. So this facade is like you might have been pretending to be something you're not. That's your solar plexus. That's like your soul. That's like who you are. That's your expression. Drop the facade, babe. Like, again, it's you against you. Just be you. Don't care about anyone else. It's literally all about you. And the last chakra card, woo, heavy vibes. Okay, so this is the heart chakra. And, I will say that in terms of feeling like a victim, you've got to look at it this way. You can either feel like you're a victim of life, or through your innate resilience that you absolutely have because you're still here, okay, you can realize that actually you're a victor. You survived. You're alive. Nothing got you down. You're still breathing, okay? You're still here. Turn that victim story into a victory story and you will restore your heart like nothing else. Oh, I love that. I love that. Let's get a message from the angels. Okay. I love this. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Again, this is about you tapping into your truth. This is about you knowing exactly who you are and having the courage to be exactly who you are, unfiltered. Be yourself. The world needs so much more authenticity. It makes me want to cry, like honestly. Be your authentic self, babe. That's why we love you, okay? And now let's get a message from your ancestors. Wait, I'm looking at them the wrong way. Okay. Oof, oof. Says the divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Oh my God. Happiness is your purpose because being your authentic self is the only way to be truly happy. This is making me deeply emotional, I have to be honest. So I really hope you tap into your authenticity and let go of those lies that you might have been telling yourself. We've got a horse year next year, and that is literally galloping ahead. We've got the opportunity to let all of this shit go once and for all, not holding on to any victim story, not feeling like we're isolated anymore. Because once you tap into your true authenticity, you know that you are abundance itself. You are source. You are everything. That is the most happy feeling that you could possibly have. And I really hope that you feel that. Thank you so much for being here. And if you've joined the Moon Ritual, I really look forward to channeling Reiki to you later on. Lots of love and see you next time.